This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one. Look at this junk.
Yeah, I don't think I saw the one.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Shell.
Unfortunately, you're not the right hands.
Yeah. A good friend of mine. He's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Everything
Only he never gone to him.
that he cannot hope to cure.
Poor Courtney.
He can only
He didn't know.
path to death.
He was just looking for help. Sent him down a rabbit hole he'd never be able to get back from. Cost him his life.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Yes, I found it. That was the one. That was the one I missed. Yes! Because I saw someone play it the other night, and it was going through. It's like, there was one in the alley? I didn't know there was one in the alley. That was the one I missed. So it's like, let me just try and before cause it's gonna bug me. If I get freaking 12 or 13, I can't figure out which one I got 13. Which one was the one I missed? Being so close to fighting them all. I'm not somebody who likes to do that kind of thing. But when you're that close and you found almost all of them, might as well try to figure out which one you missed. You know what I mean?
The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
There we go. Look at blood on his arm.
Help you?
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to the hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's in place to clean up the LAPD.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth! Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand. Time to talk.
No, it's not. This is a long time going.
Was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He wasn't
Only you.
in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Shelton is dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner.
Shoot him. Please. I would love to shoot him. Let me shoot him, please.
Yes, sir. You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going around.
Thanks, Herschel.
Yeah. Got fucking road control?
Chores to secure our freedom and our future.
It's 2:43 p.m. We should have gotten our arm patched up at least, dude.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for the racism.
Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Anything, dude?
You're a modest
Nothing.
little person with much to be modest about.
Let's take this one. Ooh, no, I like that one better. Adrenaline. Convertible back here. This part we're so down around level, it doesn't matter. We're still in cars. Different kind of rifle than Courtney was in. Rabbit hole, that's for sure.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way.
Trouble?
An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse. on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon?
Thanks.
Dr. Fontaine surgery, 6 p.m.
Cole, you made it. What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lickman, Cole.
Oh, boy.
Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
The one doing all this. And the fires for these guys.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Good doctor has been marking this map. Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses, all being built in the path of the freeway?
Face of progress. Really, progress he's doing is progress of getting shot in the leg.
Of the essence. Keep a voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches.
They thought they could control this guy.
We will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had...
If they were using him to do exactly what they wanted.
What?
You certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called...
Burning people out of their houses. They didn't want it. They want to sell. They were going to burn the places down for insurance on top of it.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
Cashing all the money.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. No longer necessary. I'll take care of you, Kelso.
Yeah, that didn't work out for either of them, did they? One got shot in the leg, the other one's dead. Or broken, spine snapped in two. And I got all 13 newspapers. Yes.